All right, all right. Welcome, everybody. Get some background music on, por favor. I think you can hear that. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, we're good. How's everybody doing today? Little chill Tuesday, PC building, Q&A. It doesn't even need to be a Q&A. I just put that up there, you know, to encourage you guys to ask questions. But like, I mean, dude, I'm down to just chill. Had a lot of work today. Nice arm day, hence the slight bicep vein making a quick appearance. Just got back from soccer practice, which went very well, actually. Very proud of my boy. And now, dude, I'm ready to chill. Are you guys on that same vibe that I am? Jay called. I feel like Jay called's feeling it with the $10 dono. Says, is a Ryzen 7 5700X and an RTX 5060 Ti a good combo? It is a combo that will definitely work. For sure. I would not plan, like, I wouldn't build a PC like that, especially a brand new PC. But if that is what you have, then yeah, that's a perfectly fine 1080p Ultra. You know, you can dip into 1440p for sure. Type of system that's not too shabby. I wouldn't buy a new PC or build a new PC like this. Wait, not a Thursday stream? No, but come on now. We can't act surprised every time I stream on Tuesdays. Okay. This is the second Tuesday in a row, but it's like the third or fourth in the last like month and a half or so. We've been stepping up the Tuesday streams, the not thirsty Thursday streams. Plus NFL starts this week. I know. We now have to go through 18 weeks of me questioning why I made my live streams 5 years ago on a Thursday. Like, dude, we could all just be chilling watching Thursday Night Football. I messed that up. I messed that one up big time, man. Chaos Angel with the 1500 biddies, my goodness. No message either. Thank you very much, Chaos Angel. I appreciate that. I'm also not drinking beer tonight, but close. Fake beer. We have some type of 1 in chat if you guys have ever had this. Oh, nope, it's gonna focus on my face. There we go. Athletic Brewing. These are probably I'll be honest, I am not a non-alcohol brew connoisseur. But this one is good. These, well, actually, I haven't had this exact one, but Athletic Brewing is actually very good. I have been I don't know if I like the color of that though. What does that look? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Never mind. False alarm. It didn't look good coming out of the can, but in a glass, it actually. That's not terrible. These have been very good non-alcoholic beers. Why do I drink these? Is it because I'm an alcoholic? No, I don't think so. I tell you guys this all the time. I genuinely like the taste of beer. I don't drink for the buzz. I just like trying new beers, and I like the taste of a beer at the end of the day. So that is why I'll occasionally sip on these. Oh my god, that's awful. What is that? Oh, that's way too fruity for me. Lemon Radler. Lemon Radler? Oh my god. Oh! Oh my gosh, that one hits. Whew! I will not be buying that one again. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the most flavor I've ever tasted in a beer in my entire life. That is obnoxious. The juice is always worth this. Yeah, it tastes like lemonade. It's a lemon infused Radler style. I don't know what that means. Bursting with citrus and imbalanced with light sweetness. Dude, that is not light sweetness at all. That's double sweetness. Smooth and zesty with a moderate haze. Nah, dude, that one's not hitting. I'll take it though. That'll get the job done. All right, let's catch up over here. Fractal Galaxy with the 2-month resub. I like that name, Fractal Galaxy. It sounds like a fractal design case. Chaos Angel with the tier 1. Dragon Tamer with the 3-month. Cat with the 2-month. Sleepin' Ain't For Me with a 12-month. Wow, the 1-year resub. Let's go. Says 1 year in. Time to shine, people. Let's go. Now rocking the full color ZTT badge. Appreciate that support. Titanic God. They're always here with the 300 bit. It says, yo, Zach, I'm getting a Ryzen 9 7950X for $190 when it's a $500 chip. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Dude, what happened to me saying that this was gonna be a chill stream? Like, dude, I'm not looking up anything. You go look it up. Come on, dude. I need my fake beer. Go look it up. That I'm passive aggressive, dude. I'm just gonna let you guys know that is the last time someone's gonna tell me to go look it up. All right, we're shutting that one down. All right, you go look it up if anything. I'm here to relax. Court Lazy with tier 1. Simus also the tier 1. Shuttle with Twitch Prime. Right. R Lice? Oh no, Rice. Dude, I can't read. Rice FPS with the tier 1. Dark Side with Twitch Prime for 6 months says, do you recommend any AM5 motherboard / CPU combos out there? Not any like specific combos, no. I rarely buy a combo. I honestly don't know how often combos are available outside of Micro Center. When you go to Micro Center, you can almost always buy a CPU motherboard combo. Newegg will occasionally have some good ones, but like I'm never tracking one specific combo. I buy the best CPU that I can get for my budget, the project, etc. And then I also buy the best motherboard that I can get. Now, I will say, if you're just asking in general for any pairing, Ryzen 5, 9600X, MSI Pro, B650-S Wi-Fi. That's like a $130 motherboard, $195 CPU. They go beautifully together. We've used that combination literally hundreds of times. That one works very well. I don't think you'll find it in an actual combo though, but that's not required. Stato with Twitch Prime sub. Mendel with the 4-month. Appreciate that. Clutcher on YouTube with the $2 super chat says 9800 X3D plus a 5080 for a $2,000 build question mark. I don't know how you're doing that, but yeah. Or no, actually you can do that now. Yeah, no, I mean that's a really good combo. You can actually do that now. Wow. We need to update the $2,000 build guides immediately. Now that we can get RTX 5080s at MSRP, there's a couple models that have been sitting at $1,000. The $2,000 5080 builds are now finally possible. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that hasn't registered in my brain yet until right this second. That's great. Orsat with the super chat says, should I let my uncle build my PC? Without a single ounce of context or additional information about the situation, dude, I would send it. Let him have at it. Best case scenario, uncle puts together a very competent, well-pairing, non-bottlenecked gaming PC. Worst case scenario, you come back here to ZTT, you send me an email, you tell me about it, dude. We'll make a short about it. It'll be great. That's a win. That's at least a win-win for me. It's probably a win-loss for you. Sorry, that was a little selfish. Shy Guy with the super chat says, best under 50 euro GPU for a Dell Optiplex. Dude, I don't know what a euro is. I honestly don't even know if that symbol over there is a euro. I think it is. I have no idea what GPUs are available in Europe for under 50 bucks, man. Or 50 euro, sorry. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I told you guys that just convert it. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did. Then I would just tell you the best GPU under $50. Spoiler alert, there's not many good ones these days. you can't just convert it because there are, like, every market is drastically different. I don't know what the going rate is for used GPUs in any region other than here in the Freedom States. I have no idea, man. I'm sorry. For $50 here in the United States, dude, I don't know, man. Let me think. I don't want to default to an RX 580 because I feel like that's like 2 years out of touch. A $50 GPU, you can't buy a 1070, right? I don't think you can get a 1070. 1060? Ugh. A 6 gig 1060, dude. I don't know, man. I don't have a good grasp on that one. What do you guys think? What's the best $50 GPU? GTX 1070 on eBay. Okay, we're close. 75, 85. A 970? I don't want to recommend a 3.5 gig GPU, though. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. A used 1050? No, you can't. I bet you can get a 1066 gig. Yeah, 65, 55. Yeah, that's probably what I would shoot for. There's a couple for $55. Make sure you get a 6 gig. Don't get the 3 gigs. I don't know. Maybe that's the best. Oh, but yeah, you're right. What? Never mind. When you're talking about a 6 gig 1060, that means you are indeed talking about the 8 gig RX 580. So yeah, I guess that is still not an out of touch answer. Just default to an 8 gig RX 580. Yeah, you're right. Okay, wow, that was a complete waste of time. RX 580 still answering that question, and it has been for like 5 years now. Shy Guy with another super chat says, it's British pounds. Dude, please don't clip that, man. I told you. Dude, I told you I didn't know, man. I'm going to be honest. If I took 30, not 30 seconds, if I took 3 minutes and just looked at all of the European currency symbols and just stuck to it for 3 minutes, I could just check that box off and we'd be good. I just haven't made that commitment yet. And every time I see it, I panic a little bit because I'm like, dude, I don't know if that's a euro, a British pound. If there's other pound, like, sorry, man. All I know is USD and Bitcoin. That's all I'm tracking right now. USD and Bitcoin. Knee 3-0 with Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Clutcher with the tier 1. Ma, also with Twitch Prime. Gung Ho Panda with the 12-month. Wow, we got a couple 12 months today. Appreciate that. A Penguin gifting out a tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you very much for that. Sorry, I'm 5 minutes late on that one. First gifted sub of the night. Appreciate that. Jacked Bronco with the 6-month says full send. Let's go. I agree. I don't know what you're full sending, but yep. That'll work. Do we still got this hype train going? Or did that just end? I think that just ended. That was probably a decent one. This is my first stream tonight. Yeah, these are our chill streams. Thursday night, PC building stream. Tuesday night, chill. We might do some decently fun stuff tonight, but I also do kind of want to keep this a shorter stream. But what we do on every stream is a gaming PC giveaway. If you guys are brand new around here, this is the PC that we are currently giving away. It's a beautiful 9600X and a 16 gig 9060 XT. This is very important. We are drawing the winner for this PC on Thursday this week. Here's all the information. Type in !giveaway. Make sure you are logged in via Twitch. You got to be watching on Twitch. I'm sorry, YouTube. Feel free to watch on both, but if you want the points, you gotta make sure you're on Twitch. We are drawing on September 4th. That is this Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, at the beginning of the stream. We're gonna make sure that everybody converts their points into tickets, and then we're going to draw the winner for that beautiful PC. And then I'm going to immediately start building the next giveaway PC. Hold on, let me... That is an exclamation point giveaway. I just planned and bought all of the parts for the next giveaway PC. Let me... where can I find this? Hold on. I'm not going to show you the full parts list, but I don't even remember what the GPU was. Let me pull this up real quick. What is the GPU for the next giveaway PC? Oh, that's right. Oh, this is gonna be in that case. Oh, we're using a brand new case. Oh, I can't wait. I can't. Here, I'll show you what the case is. I'll show you what the case is. I got you. I can give you a little bit of a teaser for what the next giveaway PC. This is gonna be our 14th gaming PC giveaway via Twitch. All right, we're gonna go to the Gear Seekers YouTube channel because I know they made a video about this somewhat recently. There it is. Dude, that looks good. This is the Fantex XT-M3 tiny micro ATX case. This is, look how good. Oh my god, look how good that looks, man. That's what we're going to be building inside of on Thursday for the next gaming PC. Oh man, I'm so excited now. I completely forgot about it. Dude, that looks good. That looks real good. But yeah, we are always running the gaming PC giveaway. We usually let them run for about 6-ish weeks. That way you have enough time to earn all those free points. You can enter totally for free. The more you watch, the more points you get. And the more points you get, the higher chance you have at winning. We are pay to win friendly here. If you're a sub, you get double the points, bits, donations, etc. That all gives you points as well. But a lot of people that win, I don't even recognize their name. They just sit here and lurk. That's totally fine. It is a worldwide giveaway, but I will only pay to ship it to the United States. So if an international viewer wins, it's totally up to you. That's why we roll backup winners just in case. We've had several international viewers. Some of them have accepted. So that is completely up to you. But yeah, we are rolling that on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost PC giveaway time. Best of luck. That's nice. Does it fit all GPUs? It fits big GPUs. I remember looking up the dimensions, but now I don't remember. I mean, it has good compatibility. I don't know if it can fit absolutely everything. But Gear Seekers had a big 3-fan GPU in there. We have a small 2-fan, but still a pretty powerful graphics card. A true 1440p graphics card that we're going to be putting in there. What are you sipping on? We have some Athletic Brewing Ripe Pursuit Lemon Radler. Is a non-alcoholic beer. I already gave the full disclaimer of why I'm sipping on that today. It's basically lemonade. I am not a fan of this one at all. What else we got? Big Epic Gamer with 3-month sub says, let's go. Hopefully I win this PC. I have an AMD 7600, A8 7600, and a GTX 745. Sometimes I switch to a Ryzen 7 200X. Dude, I am so lost on that one. I got no idea what parts you're talking about. You make fun of me? Please also, if I win the PC, could it be delivery in person? I live in Philly. Okay, dude, I'm gonna level with you, man. Big Epic Gamer 3000. Dude, that is an epic name. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Big Epic Gamer 3000. I appreciate your 3-month support. That means a lot. I have no idea what you just told me. I don't know what an A8 7600 or a Ryzen 7 200X are. I got no idea. And B, dude, I am not driving 5 hours to Philly to give you a free PC. Come on now. Come on. If you want to drive up, dude, if you want to drive up to Pittsburgh, that's totally cool. That'll save me a shipping cost. Granted, this requires you winning a gaming PC giveaway where... Hold on. Let's get some math going here. What are the chances? How many? ZachsTechTriff.com/giveaway. That will also take you there. If you win out of the 5,661 other people that are entered, then yes, you can drive to Pittsburgh and come pick it up. There is no way, dude, I am not driving to Philly. Come on now. Is the stream lagging? Oh, it might be. Hold on. Dude, we've been having some problems with this. Dude, as much as I love this camera, we might be having some problems. Here, let's turn that off. Does that make it smoother? Oh, yeah. Are we smooth? Was it doing the... Are we good now? It'd be lagging. Are we good? Is that much better? Much better. Way better. Okay, my bad. I tried to apply a one bros PC is trash. This is not, what I'm about to tell you is not going to help my case at all. All I did was apply a 1% smoothing effect, or not smoothing, blur effect. That way, like, it puts me... I think my PC is trash, man. I don't have any excuse, but oh my god. M. Miller PCs with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. That's outrageous. I appreciate that. 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Also, Sojai with the $10 super chat says, "Hi, Zach. No crazy PC projects right now." That's unfortunate. "Had to clean my parents' dirty, disgusting basement that probably should have been done years ago. No shade, of course. While my brother reinforced the floor joists down there." Thank you, Sojai. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You let me know how those floor joists go. Keep me updated. Make sure that doesn't collapse next week. I would love to hear about it. Thank you, Sojai. Thank you, M. Miller Gaming, or M. Miller PCs. Sorry, man. I think I just butchered that. Yeah, M. Miller PCs. Dude, I'm tracking. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Took another L with the 12... Dude, another 12-month. Oh, my God. Thank you guys very much for the 12-month support. That's ridiculous. I'm caught up there. Orsat with the super chat says, "Forgot to say I have the parts." Okay, now I gotta look up what you were saying earlier. I think I know which question was yours. Oh, you were... Oh, no, I didn't. You were the one asking about your uncle building the PC? And you are... Oh, dude, if you already picked the parts, then no, you gotta do that. No. Don't let your uncle go anywhere close to those PC parts, man. If you pick them out, you gotta finish that project. Come on now. You gotta finish that one. Clutcher with the $2 super chat says, "Build now with a 5080 and a 9070 XT, or wait for a 5080 Super / 9080 XT." Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Neither one of those parts are confirmed. There's a decent chance. Well, I mean, the 5080 Super, that one I bet Bitcoin on. The 9800 XT, I don't know about that one though. But should you wait? Probably not. Probably not, man. I mean, those are still months away. If you have a very capable gaming PC right now, then yeah, maybe wait. But like, if you have no PC or like a really bad PC, just buy it now. Come on now. Get yourself into PC building and PC gaming. There will always be new hardware. Yeah, hold on. I saw a couple people talking about M. Miller. Is that who I think it is? I definitely watch a YouTuber occasionally with that name. Am I? Hold on. M. Miller PCs? Is that who I'm thinking of? Matt Miller? Is that Matt Miller? Is Matt Miller? Dude, that's good. Dude, there's no way there's 2 M Millers. Actually, hold. Don't clip that one. There is definitely, there's definitely a lot of Matt Millers around here. Is M Miller that just gave out 10 tier 1 gifted subs? Matt Miller PCs? Is that the same person? M Miller PCs just said LOL. Dude, now I'm completely tripped up. What could LOL mean? I mean, let's not act like you got a unique name over here, man. Dude, that could be anybody. Okay, he says that's me. Nice, man. Appreciate the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. All right, let's check this out, man. I've definitely seen your videos before. I've been... What do we got here? What should we watch, man? Is this the best standing desk for gamers? Is the 9060 XT actually worth it? Dude, I need the yes or no. Are you with me or are you against me? This is major. Oh, I don't have the volume hooked up. Sorry, guys. You're not gonna be able to hear it. Oh, man. So I before the stream started, I was like, I don't need audio. Don't worry about it. Sure enough, here we go. Sorry, Matt Miller, man. Okay, yes it is. Okay, good. I was just making sure. You passed the test. Dude, don't be looking at my thighs, man. Sojai with another $10 super chat says, oh yeah, he's almost done reinforcing them with plywood and replacing a few joists. He just needs to build a 2x6 wall to make sure that they are fully reinforced. I'm almost done cleaning that place out. I don't know why he capitalized OUT there, but dude, I'm just reading what I get over here. Thank you, Sojai. Thank you for that update. Ivan with the super chat says, Zach, please make a video how to suss out fake Facebook marketplace sellers. Yeah, I was just thinking about making one of those today. And I have made a couple videos about how to avoid sus sellers, but I'm seeing more and more comments asking for it, so that tells me that we're overdue for another one. So yes, I guess I will do that. Thank you for the additional motivation for that. Rice FPS with $3 dono says, hello, Zach. I currently have a 7900X with a 4070, and I want to upgrade to a 5090 or 5080 with a 9800 X3D. Is a 5090 really worth it for shooter gaming? I have a 360 hertz 2K monitor, and I lack FPS in my main game. I mean, when you put it like that, yes, like straight up, yeah. You certainly do not need a 5090. I don't think any gamer needs a 5090. But everything that you just told me says that you will actually benefit from a 5090. So, and probably the CPU upgrade as well. Going from a 7900X to a 9800 X3D. In terms of gaming, yeah, that CPU will help you as well. So, I mean, if you got the money and you really need to saturate that 1440p 360 hertz panel, that is what you should do. Boss Gaming with the super chat, thank you. Plasmic Disrupt Twitch Prime sub. Thin Twitch. What? Thin Twitch with Twitch Prime sub. Bearded Warlord gifting out tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Joey Bro also with the tier 1. When do we get an actual use for baller points? I'm banking them right now. All right, here's the deal. Let's have an actual okay. Who's ready? All right, I need everyone to wake up. This is a serious convo. Lurkers, let's do a quick lurk check just to make sure. Type in I'm here. If you've been lurking this entire time, you haven't said a single message, you've been just casually watching. I even need you guys. Okay, lurkers, wake up. Say I'm here. Okay? There's a very serious conversation. YouTube chat, I got you over here too. I've had you up here the whole time. I haven't seen a single interesting comment, but now's the time to redeem yourself. If somebody gives me a good reason, a good, keyword good, actually, let's bump that one. A great reason I need a great reason to turn back on baller points. Baller points you get just for free on Twitch. It is not giveaway points. It is just Twitch's channel point system. Totally for free. If somebody gives me a good reason to turn them on, I will turn them on. I am not going to do it for hydrate or go do 10 push-ups. I need a legit reason. You on Twitch? Question mark? Come on, man. We got, dude, we got way more people on Twitch. Twitch is the place to be. It makes streams fun. No. Guys, I need a good redemption. What do you want to use baller points on? What happens? I don't want to do it like you change the colors of my PC. It's gotta be something cool. Great, even. They cool though. Dude, this is legitimately why we don't have channel points. There are no good reasons. So we can gamble with predictions. I'm not into that. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I do like a little gambling every now and then. Maybe a dad joke? I'll write that down. It's not the absolute worst thing I've heard. Dad joke. Okay. Anything else? That's not terrible. Turn off the lights? No. I don't want to build. Dude, we're always clip farming here. Wait, dude, we just hired a new video editor to clip all this up. Imagine what dude, I literally just hired this guy. And then I just start turning off the lights when I'm trying to create clippable videos. Come on, man, that won't work. That's a terrible idea. Meme sound, same thing. It can't interrupt me. What if I'm actually saying, like, the very few times, what if I'm actually saying something valuable? It can't be disruptive. That's why most of the ideas are not good. It can't be disruptive. Shuts off your power? Yeah, that sounds great. Good idea. Change your wallpaper? I don't hate that idea, but it would have to be automated. Like I'm not gonna stop building a PC every time somebody wants me to change my wallpaper. End the stream? That's a terrible idea. You have to drink another cup of beer? Also a terrible idea. Flex your muscles? No. That's on the OnlyFans. Don't use the manual? I'll write it down. That's not bad. Don't use them. But that one has to be expensive, because otherwise I'm never going to read a manual again. Say a funny phrase? What, dude? You had me up until you spelled phrase F-R-A-Z-E. That's an instant veto. Because you spelled phrase that way. That ruined the shot of that one. Dad joke, yeah, dad joke's on the list. That's not terrible. I don't hate that idea. We redeem points that turn into Steam credit for your kids. That sounds expensive, man. And then all they need is Minecraft. They're already good to go, man. Lower the resolution on the camera? Guy, what did we just say? We're constantly editing clips out of these videos. It can't be anything that's disruptive to that. We need clips. Switch your keyboard? I don't hate that. But like maybe well, I don't use the keyboard when I'm building. I'm thinking mainly about the building streams. But somehow like somehow switching peripherals, we could get some bad peripherals in. Yeah, I don't hate that idea. We could bring some bad peripherals in here, and then like a punishment is too. That's not a terrible idea. Blindfold. I don't want to do that. Wife guest appearance. No. No. Nah. She would do it, but again, that'd be pretty disruptive. Oven mitts? Nah, that's too disruptive. What about shoutouts? Hold on, she just texted me. What'd she say? Okay, she didn't respond to that. She's talking about our 4-year-old upstairs. He said that he told her that he hears somebody screaming downstairs. It's a little too loud down there. The 4-year-old's keeping me in check, man. We gotta tone it down a notch. Yeah, the shoutouts are, I don't know. People just end up. We used to do shoutouts. Shoutouts. Nag note. Hashtag nag note. We could do a nag note. Request a song. That's too much work. If we had a stream producer, yeah, but I'm not going to type in songs every time. Yeah, apparently I'm being a little too loud for the 4-year-old. He can't sleep. Build with a furry suit? Dude, come on now. Okay, see, okay. So the moral of this story, guys, this is the reason why we don't have channel points activated. This is exactly why. I just don't think there's that many good options out there for a free currency that provides value and doesn't disrupt the stream too much. We can't do sound effects. That would mess up all of our stuff. I don't think we could do it, man. Giveaway points? No, there's no way to do that, unfortunately. If there was a way, I would consider that, but I mean, you get giveaway points for free, so it's like if we want to give away more giveaway points, we could just increase the rate of how many giveaway points you get. But if we increase the rate of how many giveaway points you get, then that increases it for everybody, and you have exactly 0% higher chance of winning. Take up art to PC and start over? Oh my god. That would be devastating. Oh my god. Oh, oh, that would be crushing. Oh my god. I could not imagine that. I am so I am so tired by the end of those builds. Oh, that would be insane. No way. I would consider that for a really, really high donation. Like that would have to significantly benefit or offset the lack of sleep. Sorry, I'm not doing that one for free. I went to Micro Center for the first time today. Nice, man. Free merch. So remove the Twitch points completely? I guess so. The only reason I kept it on is because maybe one day you guys will give me some good ideas. And I wanted to let you guys bank them up. Do a lap around the office? Well, right now we're in my house. And we can't, I mean, you guys can't see the rest of my house. How many bits to rebuild the PC? I mean, dude, I can't say my price because it's too high. It's embarrassingly high. Like, I wouldn't do that for $100. No way. It takes me 4 hours to build a PC on stream, man. I'd have to disassemble it for an hour and then rebuild for another couple hours. There's no way, man. There's no way. That would cut half my sleep right there. At least. No way. I don't feel comfortable saying that price. Gym vlog when? Maybe one day, man. Alright, Thunder Blitz with the super chat says, I have a 7600K and a 4080 Super. 1 terabyte, and 32 gigs. What do I upgrade? 100% the 7600K. An i5 7600K? That 100% that you are bottlenecking your 4080 Super. 9 Forsaken with the super chat says, I have a 7700X and a 5060 with 32 gigs of RAM. Is that a solid build? That is solid. You could have a better GPU to pair with the 7700X, but I mean, that will work, yes. That will work. Yamama with the $5 super chat says, is it worth going to a 5070 Ti from a 5070 for $300 brand new? No. No, I would not pay an extra $300 for a... no, I would not do that. Boss Gaming with the super chat, thank you. Okay, I'm catching up on Twitch now. DT Radical with the 4-month Twitch Prime sub says, choice of cable extension color in the build. I do like that. That would be a good idea, but every time I'm building for like a very specific reason. Usually for a YouTube video. I can't reasonably change that. We do want to offer that to customers on zttbuilds.com one day though. I think that'd be sick. Titanic God with the 300 biddy says, swap headsets every time someone gifts 10 subs. No, again, that's too disruptive. The audio would be changing too much. That'd be annoying to edit. Solve with Twitch Prime sub. Jacked Bronco with 300 biddy says, building a PC for my nephew out of old parts. Starting with the 3600, 32 gigs of DDR4, and I would like to add a B550 Eagle Wi-Fi motherboard and an RX 7800 XT. See any issues with this combination? A 3600 and a 7800 XT? Oh no, 7600 XT. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. The CPU's a little old, but that'll hang with the 7600 XT. I thought that said 78. Yeah, that'll work. Tios with Twitch Prime sub. Reaper. Twitch Prime. Joey Bro with the tier 1. Plasmic. Oh no, I read that one. We're good. It's Monster with the super chat says, hi Zach, how are you? What do you think of the thermal take CTE E600 MX? I have no idea what you're talking about, but we will look it up. Who has heard of the thermal take CTE E600 MX? What in the world is this? $180. What? $180? Is that a joke? I don't... Oh, is it for floating GPU? Is that what we call it these days? Oh my god. I don't know if this thing has hardline water cooling features. And because that like kind of seems like that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. But like for someone like me, no, I would definitely never spend that kind of money on this looking case. That like this is not offering me any value remotely close to $180. I see that you can put a rad here and a rad here, you know, like I have a feeling that like maybe people in the custom water cooling route would like something like this. But like for me, no. That doesn't look appealing in terms of value at all. The Lord of Awesome with the $3 dono says, hey Zach, is this the best deal on record? In December, I bought a Dell OEM 3090 GPU from my university surplus for $10. I am dead serious. I paired it with my 7800 XTD. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think you got us all beat. A 3090 for $10. If it works, I can't imagine it gets better than that. I'm a little salty now. Thank you for ruining my night. Congrats on that. That's crazy. Roman Hills gifting out a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. I can't believe that. I'm getting the vibe that that was serious. They're not saying it in like a braggy kind of way. I kind of believe him. I kind of believe him. I see a lot of trolls online every single day. Straight notifications to my phone off them. Straight to the email inbox. Like, dude, I see it, man. That one doesn't really look malicious. That one could be legit. The Lord of Awesome says, dead serious. I believe you. I think that might be the best deal ever. I wouldn't tell many people because whoever... dude, if they find the person that priced that at your university, they are absolutely cooked. Imagine if somebody finds out that they listed a 3090 for $10. They gone. That is instant firing, possible expulsion if they're going to the school. Like they're completely gone. Qualsack with the tier 1 sub for 17 months. Appreciate that. Legendary Cookies with the super chat says doing math homework. Oh. Hold on. Sorry, Cookies. Should I upgrade 4500? Ryzen 5 4500 and RX 6600? If you need more performance, then yeah. There is certainly room to upgrade from that CPU and GPU combination, but I would only do it if you need more performance. If you're happy with your 6600 and 4500, then I would chill out for a bit. Roman Hills with the $10 super chat says, you have to check out the thermal right... Dude, here's another one. Hit me. I'm in the lookup kind of mood. What do we got? You have to check out the thermal right Trofeo Vision. I just used one in a customer build and it looked amazing. Trofeo Vision. What the... Oh, I've seen this. Not this one. Where'd it go? I think that was the 3 fan. Yeah, or the 3 sized screen. Yeah, that's insane. What do people want? Like, why? I just want to know why. I guess the more valid question would be why not? When you have that kind of money, why not? But like, what are people doing? Like, do they got Discord pulled up on this? Like, what are they doing with it? Let's Trofeo Vision. Let's check out a YouTube video. I want to see what this looks like in a build. Trofeo Vision. See that I don't love. Like, you can do that with a much smaller screen. It kind of looks a little busy. I'm not a huge playing Doom. Yeah, people are definitely playing Doom on that for sure. That's just what people do on the screen. If it's got a screen, someone's playing Doom on it. Putting your Twitch chat. I mean, I could put my Twitch chat on this. Like, this would be an excellent Twitch chat, but it's on the wrong side of the camera. And if I put the PC over here, then you guys can't see the PC. So, like, that doesn't work. That would apply to over here as well. Like, I'm not going to look over here while the like, it's impossible. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It looks cool, but yeah. Dare I say maybe slightly overkill? Maybe? Ever so slightly. Do you have a mouse recommendation? Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. How can I say this? I'm 100% gonna sound like a shill, and I don't know how I can not sound like a shill. But all I'll say is, if you are watching somebody that you think is a legit shill, and like they will legit say something that they don't agree with for money, then I would question why you're watching them. Like, if you think that I am the type of person, let's get real quick. This is a long disclaimer. If you think that I'm the type of person that would just say something just because I'm getting paid, then like I would recommend not watching me. Like, don't watch people you don't trust. That's a complete waste of your time. I am about to do a paid sponsorship for this Angry Meow. The name's right here on the clicker. The Angry Meow. It's not really focusing, is it? There it is. Regardless of the sponsorship, this is my new favorite mouse of all time. It is insane. Do you want to know why? Other than like the really good sensor, the ergonomics are incredible. Dude, look at this. Watch. You ready? Look. You know how like when you're using, a mouse and it dies on you because like you're never tracking the battery, and then you got to plug it in. You got to do like the little plug-in of shame, and then for the rest of the night you're using a wired mouse. I feel like that happens to everybody, but maybe it's just me. Look, when it dies, you just pop out the battery. And then over here, you see this on my desk? This is the 8K polling rate hub. Look, you just grab this mouse or this battery. Boom. Now, like, oh, and then when this one's dead, I just put that one on the charger and then just set it over here. It's insane. Like, what? It makes me so mad. Why does every high-end mouse not have that? That's crazy. It's so good. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's so good. Doubling up on ads. There you go. There's a second ad. It's crazy. It's so good. I am in love with this mouse. I don't even know what the model name is. I just know it's from Angry Meow, and it has a really good whatever 3950 sensor or whatever. I'm not good at tracking the sensor model names, but I mean that is just such a good feature. That has to become more mainstream. The magnet isn't loose at all? No, dude. That thing is strong in there. I mean, I gotta put some significant pressure to pop that thing out. I mean, it has 4 magnets on it. Like, it is not just... Hold on. Sorry. It's focusing on my face. It is not, like, just barely sitting in there. It is a strong... Here, what? Look at that. Hold on. We got the technology. You ready? Dude, don't be looking at my... Oh, hold up. That is not zooming in on the correct spot at all. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're in business. Look, watch. You just... just like that. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Okay, I'm done. I'm done chilling. Oops, sorry. Oh my gosh, wrong button. There we go. Hold on, I gotta press this button. That's what I meant. I'm done chilling. Dude, somebody asked me what my favorite mouse is. This is it, man. Oh yeah, don't look at the... Oh yeah, the mouse. No. Okay. All right. Disclaimer number 2. Remember, I don't know why you're watching me if you don't believe me. Disclaimer number 2. Actually, I have proof. The reason why this mouse pad is dirty, other than the fact that I don't clean it, other than that part, this is mostly recent dirt. Because just today, look at this. I'm not making this up. Just today, I had a screw fall out from one of the lights, and it brought down a ton of drywall. Look. I'm not making this up. Look. I got drywall here, man. That's actual drywall. The mouse pad isn't usually this dirty. That literally just happened today. Just randomly. I wasn't going to go into it, but I have the seal... Dude, I don't know. I literally have the technology. I don't even need to explain this to you. Look. You can see it. It's right above the mouse. Oh, hold on. Look, right there's the culprit, man. Dude, that thing is barely hanging on. That's right above my head, too. That's not good. Look, there it is. I have the actual technology to answer these questions. That right there is why my mouse pad is dirty. Do you guys believe? Dude, I love this camera, too. There we go. One screw is holding it. Yeah, but it's anchored. The one screw that is in is anchored, and the one that fell out was not anchored. So I'm not worried about, dude, I could do a pull up on that anchored screw. That thing's not going anywhere. Now that I have the hole in the wall or the ceiling, I now need to put an anchor in there and I'll fix it. But oh, that's why my mouse pad's dirty, man. The camera's lagging? No. Was that rage bait? No, it's fine, man. Bet you won't. It'll be fixed, man. It will take some time because in order for me to fix it, I'm gonna have to unscrew the one that's in there, add in the anchor. Should we just do it now? Dude, Zach's DIY turf? Dude, I think I might just call that dude out, right? Who said I'm not gonna do it? Who said that? Dude, I think we should just do it right now. Let's actually bet you won't. Smurf Fling Archer. Is that really your name? Smurf Fling Archer? All right, Smurf Fling Archer. He said, bet you won't do it. Come on, man. I got the technology here. All right. We're going to lift this up. Actually, hold up. We got to do a little, this action here. Actually, how about we just take this whole thing off? We'll take this. Dude, my 4-year-old upstairs that's complaining about the sound is not going to appreciate this one. We'll do that right there. Dude, I'm fogging up big time. What? Hold up. I don't know why I'm fogging up so much. All right, we got that. Oh, I just thought about all the drywall that's gonna... Nah, we'll be fine. This one's already in an anchor, so... Oh. Oh, no, I'm gonna strip the screw. Hold on. Easy. Oh, I need a bigger drill bit. Hold on. Or screw bit, I mean, not drill bit. What's up? My wife just came down. She's like, what is going on down here? All right. I gotta... Who remembers what the theme of tonight's live stream was supposed to be? I specifically came on here at the beginning of the stream and told you guys that I am going for... Oh my god, I think it's stripped. Oh, this might not work like I was hoping. Oh no, that's definitely not gonna work. What was the vibe of tonight's stream supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen? It was supposed to be a chill stream. For those of you that joined late, this was 100%... I might need to use a screwdriver so I don't actually strip that. I am on the verge of actually failing this. This is supposed to be a chill stream, man. I just want to sit down. Just want to drink my non-alcoholic beer and just relax. There we go. Yeah, I really don't want to strip that. That would be bad. We'll replace that screw. Oh my god. That is in there. Okay. All right, we got enough room now. Chill and drill stream? Dude, let's go. Dude, who said that, man? Building? Oh my god, his name is Building Craft. Is that... Dude, that is insane. Building craft, if you're looking for a job, man. The drill and chill, the chill and drill stream, dude, I love that, man. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, all right, let's get this going. There we go. We got the anchor going in. All right, the anchor is in. These are my go-to drywall anchors, easy anchors, 75 pounds. So I guess technically I could not do a pull-up on that. That would not work. Okay. Now we'll put this through there, and we'll screw that up through there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we'll try to do this one without stripping it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's definitely stripping. No. Not on me, man. Hold on. How we looking? Put that back up on there. Tighten that down. Bang. All right. Dude, I'm beat, man. That's all I got. No more. We want the AC vent? What about the... Dude, the AC vent. Dude, that's fine, man. I feel... Zach's tool time? Dude, I'm done, man. Dude, that got... that might be the worst rage bait that I've ever fallen for in the history of ZTT. Bet you won't. Oh, man. Needless to say, mods, if we haven't banned that guy, feel free. You guys got the green light on that one. Ban him away. Dude, if you don't think I'm gonna fix something, you are you are wrong, sir. Get him out. Why are you so tired? I don't know. Maybe because I run a business and have 2 kids. Go to the gym every day. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Sorry. I'm an electrician. I do that 8 hours a day. You took too long to put that in. You're fired. Says DJ Gym Racer. All right, DJ. All right. DJ on the side after the drywall anchoring. Okay. I see you. He kept you from procrastinating about it? That's true. All right, Roman Hills with $10 super chat says, you have to check out... Oh, no, we already read that one. What do we got over here? Hi, Versace with the Twitch Prime sub. Shy Dia with the tier 2. Oh, with the tier 2 sub. Appreciate that. Wait, let's actually pronounce their name right. Shay Dia with the tier 2. Dude, the tier 2 sub, man. That's big time. Appreciate that. Maple with the Twitch Prime. Zerkies with the 300 bit. He says, I saw a 1440p OLED monitor on sale on Amazon for $450. It's an AOC Agon Pro 27-inch 240 hertz. Have you heard of it? I have not heard of it. It would not surprise me that we're going to start to see more sub $500 OLEDs, though. That has to become a thing here soon, so... I don't know anything about that exact one, though. Qualsack with the 17 months. Thank you. I think I might have said that one already. What happened to your burn-in test? If you saw the video, then that showed everything. It worked perfectly. Oh, you mean like purposely burning in? I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna go put away all these tools that I got rage baited into using. I don't know exactly how to cause permanent burn-in, and I don't know if I really want to. It sounded great when I said it, but now that it's actually time to do that, I don't think that that would be a great idea. And it honestly probably wouldn't work. That took like over a year to get that small amount of burn-in that I had. Can you show us the wallpaper? We got some, it's the same pictures right here. I'm gonna change the Lucario theme here soon. Before I do that, well, not today, but before I do that, I desperately need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, please. All right, we're back in action. Let's get this background music going first. I don't think we were talking about anything important, were we? Mr. Z... Hold the phone. Mr. ZTT, did you wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds and sign the sing? Is that what you're trying to say? Sing the ABCs 2 full time? Dude, that can't be the standard. 20 seconds plus plus you have to sign the ABCs twice? Dude, that legit, that's not actually what they're teaching kids these days. My kids don't do that. Sign the ABCs twice and add 20 seconds on top of it? Dude, that does not sound legit. It is? Seriously? Dude, that's a shower. Come on now. You might as well take a shower at that point. Swigert with the 10-month Twitch Prime resub. Thank you, man. You pick one, not both. 20 seconds or sign the ABCs twice. Oh, dude, I'd go 20 seconds all day. Sign the ABCs twice. Dude, that would take forever. Actually, maybe that is a fair comparison. Wow. Do you work out? You're looking good. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I do. I work out a lot. Is your monitor brightness set to 100% the entire time? I have no idea what my monitor brightness is at. Should I check? I'll set the over-under at 79. Image. Oh, under. It's at 65, man. Chill. It's at 65. We're good. What do you think about the MSI Mag 100M case? I like it. I think I know what that one is. That I will look it up just to be sure, but I think I know what that one is. MSI Mag. What was it? The 100 something. Pretty sure I used it. 100M. Oh wow, that is not what I was thinking, but I have used that before. Yeah, I used that one a long... Dude, that's an old case, man. That is not what I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure I have a video of a build guide using this like 5 years ago. I don't remember anything about it. It is a... it's a pretty old design at this point. Like, that is not screaming modern case design. But the cool thing about cases is if you like the look of that, then buy it. It doesn't matter, like, what the trend is for PC cases. If that's exactly how you want your PC to look, then go for it. Send it. Thor with the $5 super chat says, hello, I've been a long-time viewer of your channel. I have a 750 watt gold and a 5070 and a 12700F. Built the PC for myself. I'm 16. Upgrade question mark? Dude, that is a crazy good PC for a 16-year-old. A 12700F and a 5070, I would probably recommend just staying right there for a while. G Fuel is dead. I am devastated. Thank you for that $5 super chat. You have a very well put together build, especially for a 16-year-old. Wait, hold. I was just emailing G Fuel the other day. What do you mean they're dead? Hold on. That would be devastating if that's actually true. G Fuel news. Did I just get rage baited? G Fuel, I don't think I've ever talked to somebody at G Fuel. I've never tried G Fuel in my entire life. I know one of our guys at the office, he uses G Fuel. Actually, no, I think a couple people do, actually. G Fuel was just like, hey, we just want to send you our influencer box. Where should we send it? Dude, I was like, to the office. Fire it away. I'll try some stuff. I'm not going to make a video about it, but I'll try some stuff. I think we're good. I don't see any news about G Fuel. Colin with the $5 super chat says, my 5080 and 7800 X3D, 64 gig of RAM, drops to 40 FPS sometimes in Battlefront 2, then goes back up to 60 to 100 FPS. Is this normal? I don't have enough information. If you're playing at 4K Ultra, maybe. But that is not nearly enough information. I also don't know anything about Battlefront 2. I don't know if that has in-game issues or whatnot. I would play around with it. You shouldn't play like that. You shouldn't play going from 100 FPS dropping down to 40. There is probably something you can do to fix that, but I don't know based off of the information you told me. I would recommend trying to play with the graphic settings and figuring out what causes that. If it's the only game that does it, then it's most likely not a hardware issue, and it is a settings issue. Potentially a driver issue, but I would try to dial in your settings first before just assuming that. Corey with the $5 super chat says, what motherboard and power supply would you recommend that's budget friendly with a Ryzen 5 9600X and a 7600 XT GPU? My last PC build was 15 years ago. To be on the safe side, I would look for a tier B power supply. So if we go to PC part picker, here's what I would do for that entire situation. This is how my brain works. I would search for RX 7600 XT minimum PSU. It's probably like 550 watts. 600. Okay, so we need a 600 watt power supply. Excuse the build I was working on. Ironically, that CPU and GPU combination that we were talking about earlier. We need a 600 watt power supply. So wattage, boost that up to 600 minimum. You can't really see the search filter. There you go. Then we're going to sort by lowest price. And then we're going to look for the first tier B power supply. If you don't know what tier B is, then go to zttbuildhelp.com, click on the PSU tier list, and then look for one that is tier B. Thankfully, I have most of this memorized at this point. The A650BN would be your absolute cheapest, but this is a tier C. If you do genuinely want to save as much money as possible, that is probably your best bet. I really like that power supply. But if you do want a tier B, then something like this core reactor for 80 bucks would be a good pickup. The XPG core reactor 2, that's a tier B power supply, 750 watts. That's more than enough. Somewhere around there in the $65 to $80 price range. I don't really see one that I would consider other than those. Yeah, that's probably your best bet right now. Hopefully that helps. That is how I do it. Sort by the lowest price. Figure out what tier I think is appropriate for that one. Tier C, tier B. That's up to you. That is how I do it. Be Sneaky with the $3 dono says, hey Zach, I'm building my PC soon under $2,000. Is the LandCool 207 digital 5070 Ti 7700X 32 gigs A 850GL Phantom Spirit 120 be good for the CPU? That sounds like a pretty well put together PC, except which one's the Phantom Spirit? I always forget that one. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Is that the really budget one? The Phantom Spirit 120? Oh no, that's this one. If you like, I don't know. Aesthetically, this one's pretty lame. I wouldn't ever buy a CPU cooler with unpainted heatsink aesthetically, but that's just me. If you're looking at like one of these, yeah, that is definitely enough for a 7700X. Absolutely. Or that this is also a Phantom Spirit. Yeah, those are plenty for. Those are plenty for a 7700X. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good build. 5070 Ti, sub $2,000 build. Yeah, that's solid. That'll work. The non-existent user with Twitch Prime sub. David Grays with the 3-month. Scooby with Twitch Prime. Shay with another 3 and a bit. He says, what do you think about the Ryzen 7 7700 paired with a 9060 XT 16 gig? ASRock B650M and a 32 gigabyte. I think that's fine. I don't love. I don't love the 7700. I would rather get a 9600X. That's gonna give you faster gaming performance. But I don't know if you're looking at a really good deal or not. But I mean, either way, that combo will work. That just wouldn't be my #1 choice for a CPU. Deathwing had that $20 YouTube super chat. Says, hey Zach, I want to get a dual monitor setup, but don't have the money for OLED and don't want curved. I have a 7900 GRE with a 9800 XRD, so I want 1440p monitors, but don't really need 240 hertz. But open to it. Well, dude, it's. I got lost reading that. Don't have the money for OLED, but you don't need 240, so you just need like 1440p 165s. It sounds like. Am I interpreting that correctly? Yeah, I would just I don't have monitor models off the top of my head, unfortunately. I would recommend watching dedicated monitor reviews from places like Monitors Unboxed or Optimum or Bad Seed Tech, people like that focus on peripherals, monitors, etc. It sounds like you just need a couple of 1440p 165s though, which don't have to be crazy expensive. I wouldn't worry about it having. You don't need to get a 240 hertz. What monitor are you using? I am using some very over the top, ridiculous $1,000 ROG Strix 4K OLEDs. Asus sent these out to me, just for the record, for some sponsored videos a while ago. I would never drop over $1,000 for a monitor. That's pretty insane, but there is a market for it, and these are good ones if you're in that market. But yeah. My monitor choice is irrelevant. Yeah, I don't. I see a couple of people talking about the only thing I don't like about the mouse. I'm not going to talk at length about it. Last time I tried to talk about this mouse, I ended up having to install drywall anchors. I don't like the color of this battery. I get why they did that. That way they're two different colors, so you can easily tell them apart. But orange, that ain't it. I wish they would have picked like black and white or something, or black and gray. We'll switch, especially because you can see it from the top. So we'll switch back to the black battery. That color is nasty. In a good way or bad way? Nasty can go either way. I don't know what you're trying to say, man. Good day, man. With the 300 biddies says, hey, Zach. I'm back. Got my PC built by Micro Center. It's a 9800 X3D, 9070 XT, 64 gigs of RAM. Enjoying Star Citizen. Very nice, man. That is a fantastic, fantastic combo. Nice. In a bad way, nasty? Yeah, I don't like the orange. The orange look. Linus would be triggered at the two mice? Sorry. Linus is well beyond the point of having to be his own stream producer. What's the dude's name? What is it Dan? Is that right? The guy who does the producing of WAN Show on the LTT live streams? I think his name is Dan. If I had a Dan, then I wouldn't have to use two mice and control my streaming PC. But I don't have a streaming producer, so unfortunately we gotta stick with the two PC, two mouse setup. We're gonna have to deal with it for now. Foxtrot gifted out a tier 1 sub on Twitch. Thank you very much. Wild Card with the $5 super chat says, hi, Zach. I've got a story. All right, dude. I'm going to guess before I read your story. How am I feeling? I think this is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a worthwhile, entertaining story. It didn't look like it was going to be a long story. But I'm feeling pretty good. If it's rage bait, I'm going to lose my mind, though. All right, I've got a story. I was building my computer and I was excited. Oh, this is definitely going to be a banger. This is going to be a good one. I was building my computer and I was excited. I have a 9950X and a 4090 with 64 gigs of RAM and a 4 terabyte NVMe storage. Parentheses part 1. Oh my God. How did I... Dude, that's insane. I promise I did not read that ahead of time. I had no idea that we were subscribing to a multi-part series. Thank you for part 1. No idea how this story is going to turn out, but I'm just letting you know right now, Wildcard. You got some big... Dude, like, if your story wasn't going to be that good, like, you might as well lie at this point. This better be good. All right, Wildcard with another $5 super chat. Part 2 says, I started building it, and I was almost finished, and I was about to seat it into the Corsair 5000D, and I appear to have made a critical error. Part 2. Oh my God. This is absolutely insane. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to call this person out for the good story. But dude, I need part 3, man. I need part 3 bad. I am on the, not literal, but I am metaphorically on the edge of my seat for this one. I'll stand by. Yeah, dude, I'm subscribed. Dude, I'll pay for part 3. Oh man, this is gonna be good. J Call with the 500 biddy says, hey Zach, I got a question. Did you bring the air cooling Dude, I'm not even reading that, man. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Timmy Bro with the tier 1. Phantom with Twitch Prime. Golden Dragon with the 500 biddies says, hey Zach, do you like the gaming laptop, the ROG Strix Scar 16 and the Core Ultra 9 275HX and the RTX 5080 for $3,000? I just bought it. Did I make a good choice? I have no idea, man. The specs that you got for a laptop are certainly very good. But I've never used an ROG Strix Scar 16. It's, I would assume it's good, but I have no idea. I mean, it looks, actually, hold. That's actually pretty thick. I mean, I guess it's got some beefy hardware in there. If you're okay with the thickness of that laptop. Yeah. Yeah, wow. That's like... Most gaming laptops are like MacBook thinness now. But hopefully that allows it to cool it better. And not thermal throttle. So, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a powerful laptop. All right, here we go. Wild card with the part 3. That was when I realized it's not right. The Nautilus AIO doesn't fit in the 5000D. I have made it ugly due to the fact that the cables had to be rerouted through the side. I am so mad. You mean I just subscribed to a 3-part comment series and the climax was your AIO didn't fit in the case? Dude, I'm gonna level with you. That might have been the worst story I've heard of the entire night. Are you serious? You just got the attention of all these people. Rage bait? Dude, at this point, I hope it's rage bait. You mean your AIO didn't fit? Come on, man. Dude, I'm unsubscribing from that one big time. Rage bait? I'm gonna level with you. I really appreciate all those donations, but like that is not the ending of the story that I was hoping for, man. I need a oh man. That what dude, I don't know what to say, man. That's just a bad ending. It's just a bad ending to a relatively good story for a while. What Nautilus did you buy? The Corsair 5000D is huge. Hold on. Wait, maybe... Hold on. This story could be... Hold on. Maybe that is rage bait. The Corsair 5000D is a ridiculously large case. Oh, no. Not 500D. That's old school. 5000D. Most likely he mounted it in the front. I mean, what radiator can you not fit in the 5000D? What would you buy? Dude, if this is rage bait, that'd be great. I mean, dude, you got plenty of room in there. Okay, okay, all right. Don't pay for this. Wild card. Just send the message. I'll look for it. What radiator did you have that couldn't fit in a 5000D? Please don't pay for it. Oh, he already sent $5 again. Not only that, but the PSU is too large for the HDDs to fit. So I had to remove it. Sorry, man. Wildcard with another $5 says, I should also say I accidentally deleted all my Blender files and images on my external drive. I installed Windows on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you redeemed yourself. That's actually not that's not bad. Oh man. Dude, is that rage bait? Dude, there's no way that happened. That has to be rage bait. Okay, dude, I'm legit crying. Okay, that's actually I think that's fake. There's no way that you bought a 5000D and your radiator didn't fit. And your power supply doesn't fit. And you installed Windows to your external drive. There's no way. All right, you at least redeemed yourself with the task of providing entertainment to tonight's stream, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for all those super chats as well. Oh man, sounds like a rough day, man. Sounds like a rough day. 5-0 with a $5 super chat says, "Hey Zach, I'm rocking a Chromebook with a Celeron N4020 and 4 gigs of RAM. It's really slow. What do you think about making it into a TV streaming thing?" I think it's I think it's still going to be slow, man. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything with that, and it's not going to be slow. You might be able to find a decent use for it, but it's still going to be slow. Peak rage bait? I wouldn't consider that rage bait. Like that, I mean, that was entertainment, man. Corsair Nautilus, he says Corsair Nautilus 360 RS liquid. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, man. All right, this could turn into a real talk here. If you can't fit a 360 Corsair Nautilus in the 5000D, dude, you like something's going on, man. Like that's a major meltdown. Okay? There are multiple spots to fit a Corsair 360 Nautilus in that case. Multiple spots for you to do that. If it's not fitting, something is going on, man. That could be a bit, that could be a bigger issue. Chess 2 Factory with a 300 bit, he says, "Do you think that designing the PCB for a custom keyboard is going a little overboard?" For somebody like me, yeah, absolutely. I would never do that. But if that's your jam, then go for it. You can do whatever you want, man. Trench Killer with the 2-month resub, thank you. Monster with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, that was a wild story. Zach, I wish I was joking. I don't know how much of that was serious, but man, dude, that you did not let us down at the end there. You at least provided us with some good entertainment. If that was all true, then something's going on, man. You might need to find some help. Philo's Tech with the $10 super chat says, "Yo, Zach, I've built about 20 PCs to flip them as a 14-year-old. What tips can you give me to expand my business from marketplaces? My PCs are on my channel with 1.8 thousand subs. If you could check. I do show-offs and edits." Dude, I will gladly look at that. 14-year-old that flipped 20 PC? Oh my god. Let's go. All right, let's check it out. Philo's Tech 273. I don't know if that's... Oh boy. We might have a problem. Dude, I'm not seeing anything for Philo's Tech 270. Hold on. Okay, that can't possibly... Oh. Yeah, dude... I need the channel link, man. 20 PCs at 14 years old is crazy impressive. I don't know what the channel is, though. I would love to see your videos, though. It sounds like you're on the right path. If you want to get away... I mean, remember, the only... With gaming PC, from a PC flipping perspective, in terms of marketplaces, there's pros and cons. The major con of selling on a marketplace, I would say there's two major cons of selling on a marketplace. The processing fees, which are way higher compared to just a normal credit card processing fee, PayPal, etc. And competition. When you put your PC up on a marketplace, you're obviously competing against every single other build, which makes it very difficult. However, the absolute #1 pro of a marketplace like a Jawa is you get all the traffic that you would ever need. You're getting thousands of impressions every single day, where if you just create your own website, you're not going to get a single impression. Like, nobody's going to accidentally stumble on philospc273.com. Like, nobody's going to find that until you create a YouTube channel, focus on driving traffic over there, providing people content, good value, give them a reason to go over there, etc. So it all depends. I do think it is a smart move. Whenever you think that you can generate enough traffic to sell on your own website, like that's why I don't sell on Java. You know, I love Java, but it wouldn't make sense for us to sell our builds over there. I think most PC builders will eventually graduate past marketplaces, but don't do it too early. A lot of people take for granted how much traffic they get from places like Java. Like, there's content creators making videos about Java all the time. That is driving people towards your builds that you're trying to sell. You know, that traffic is not going to go to your website unless if you have a pretty large engaged following. So hopefully that helps, man. Either way, you're absolutely crushing it. That's incredible. Colin with the $5 super chat says, I am doing max everything on 4K. War Thunder, I got a stable 100 plus FPS, ultra settings. Oh, for your Battlefront 2 problem? Yeah, then it's definitely, I would say it's there's a high chance that it is game settings that you probably need to tweak around. Drop everything to low and see if it does it. Put the resolution of 1440p. See if it does it. K Corey with the $5 super chat says, what motherboard do you recommend for the build I mentioned? Also, my wife is upset with me. I'd rather buy computer parts than buy her a dog. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Hold on. Let me stop you right there, man. As somebody, oh my god, dude, guys, all I wanted was a chill live stream. Now, dude, we got the DIY Anchor installations. We got the part 4 comment series going, and now we're jumping into marriage advice, dude. That was a huge mistake not having real beer. That would have helped out big time. All right. If you are currently debating about buying PC parts when your wife wants a dog, and you have to make the choice between PC parts or... Dude, don't make me spell this out, man. I'm just letting you know, you're gonna have to put that PC on pause, man. Come on now. Like, come on. You got no shot at this one, man. Absolutely no shot. If you buy that PC, you are completely cooked. You got to go dog. Dude, whenever people send me money or when we make videos, how many times I talk about value? I'm always, it's always the number one thing on my mind. I need to provide value, entertainment, education, whatever. When people comment specifically to get an answer out of me, I feel this obligation to give you value. I am legit not gonna help you with your PC advice because you need to buy the dog, okay? Because then you're gonna be like, no, Zach said that I should get the RTX 5080 or whatever it is. No. Go dog. That's the only value that I'm giving you. Trust me, that was definitely worth the... How much did you send me? The $5 super chat. That's definitely worth the... Dude, I just gave you 10x value, at least. She can wait for the dog? That might... Dude, come on, man. That might be the worst advice I've ever seen in my life. That's an easy one. You gotta go dog. All right. Benson with the 300 bit, he says, remember me, Zach? The i5 2500 RX 580? Well, guess what? Dude, I like the way how you type, man. That sounds good. I have a $700 gaming Acer Nitro 5 with a GTX 1650 and an i5 9th gen and 16 gigs. So how my upgrade and I can play Beam NG drive at ultra setting? All right, that one kind of took a turn for the worse there, but it sounds like you have a new laptop with a 1650 and you can play Beam. I don't know if that's what you're saying, but if it is, like, GG, you got it, man. Good job, I think. Not sure. My condolences if not. Dude, you guys gotta read your work. Why? How could you guys send money and like not? Dude, come on. Like I can't help you if I can't understand the question, man. Soon with the Twitch Prime sub. Zeno with the 300 bit, he says, Big Papa Zach. I'm gonna get a Ryzen 5 9600X and a 9060 XT 16 gig for Micro Center at $950. Good deal? Or should I just get a B580? I am playing CPU heavy games. I think that is my absolute favorite CPU GPU combination. You're not gonna, unless if you say, or a 9070, then I would say do that. But no, I think that's a perfect FPS per dollar sweet spot. Especially if the entire build costs you $950, like that's crazy good value. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I would do. Vivid with the 10-month resub, thank you. Ginger with the $2 super chat says, please look at my previous support chat you missed. Oh, super chat. My bad. All right, Ginger. I probably shouldn't say that. Dude, I don't see it on here, man. Is that rage bait? I don't have a previous... Oh my god, I do. From 22 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. Hi, Zach. I'm 14 and I just built a 9060... Dude, I just lost it. Where'd that go? Oh my god. I'm 14 and I just built a 9060 XT and a 9600X. Build from my first build, and guess what? I used the Montech X5 case with the carbon fiber. Dude, that was so worth me going back there and reading that. Very nice job. Okay, that might be my three-piece combo favorite right now. 9600X, 9060 XT 16 gig, carbon fiber case. Oh, I absolutely nailed it. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you for getting me to reread that. Sorry I missed it the first time. That one was definitely worth it. All right, Philos, what you got? Philos is back for redemption. YouTube. What did Philos say? It's Philos Tech 273. Dude, that's what I... What? Philos... Oh, wait. Philos I Tech? 273. Dude, that's not showing up anything either. What? Oh, I didn't spell that right. Philos? There... Oh, we got it. Okay, all right. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Oh, Philosi. Okay, now I feel dumb. I was gonna say I was gonna give you the advice that you need a name change, but Philosi Tech. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, that sounds good. All right, we got some shorts here. Again, we don't have audio. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the vibe is of this because I can't hear anything. But it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, that video didn't hit. PC giveaway is tomorrow. Oh, you're already running giveaways. Okay. We're going to mod this $300 bad boy. $300 gaming PC coming soon. That one hit pretty well. Oh, you got the Moravol case. I love that for budget. You got some... Dude, you got a lot of shorts here, man. Computers on my mind. This is going to be a banger. I can tell this is going to be a banger. Okay, not quite, but almost. All right. Here's my #1 advice for you, Philosi Tech. Bringing them budget PCs to the people for real, for real. I might need help sometimes, but don't tell anyone. All right, here's the deal. These are the two things that I would do. You do not need to take my advice. I'm just trying to offer value because that's what I do. The first thing I would do is seriously consider if you want to sound like a 14-year-old. A lot of like the language that I saw in the subtitles or like the text on the screen or saying like the for real line that I just read, whatever. If you want to sound authentic like that, that's fine. Personally, if I'm trying to convince somebody to spend over $1,000 on one of my products, I'm going to go down the route of sounding professional. But you can do either one. It all depends. You know, do you want to sound like a 14-year-old and resonate with 14-year-olds? Or do you want to appeal to a little bit older of an audience that has more money and just look professional? When you are, I mean, you've already sold 20 PCs, so like it's working. Personally, I would go down the professional route because it's not easy work, as you know, convincing people to give you thousands of dollars. The second thing, which I think is even more important, is, dude, I would recommend to just keep going. You were doing very, very well. You were 14 years old. You have sold 20 PCs. You have a YouTube channel that is getting thousands of views per short. Just don't give up, man. Keep going. You were on the right track, man. A lot of people would kill for even that size following right now. You were doing a very good job. Just keep going, man. Keep getting better. Try to make every single video better. Provide more value to people. Don't be a sellout. Just keep going, man. All right, Chevy Dominates with the $10 dono says, hey, Zach, I upgraded from a 4060 to a 5070. 14400F to a 14600K. Rate the upgrade. Oh, I didn't want to go AM5. Oh. I mean, those are good upgrades. The 4060 to a 5070 is a huge upgrade. The 14400F to a 14600K, it would be my first choice. But you definitely have a better computer than what you have. So I think it was a thumbs up. That's all I'll give you. Thank you for the $10 dono. Vishal with the super chat says, hey, Zach, kindly rate this build for around $1,500. 7700X, 4070 Super, 32 gigs, B650. I'm a newbie video editor. I think that's good. I question why you went with a previous generation GPU, but it's still a good one. But yeah, I mean that's still a really good PC. Boring with the tier 1. Zeno with the 300 bit, he says, when are we getting Griffin, aka the good boy, on a stream to build his own PC? Griffin hasn't been coming down here, man. He's been chilling upstairs. It's probably because I've been yapping down here too much. He can't relax. Yeah, he hasn't come down here for a bit. Unfortunately. J. Call with the 300 bit, he says, I bought an AM5 motherboard, Intel 1700 AIO, Ryzen 4070. Dude, I'm not reading the rest of that, man. JM Twitch Prime sub for 3 months, thank you. Vivid Mage with the 10 month. And Feloci Tech with another $5 super chat says, yes, I'm chasing that route because I'm buying a cam, a lav mic, and starting to actually vlog. I want to keep doing my edits, but start to be a pro. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, keep going. Yeah, you'll find your style. I don't want to steer you away from your style. I'm just telling you what I would personally do. But the number one advice is just to keep going, man. Any other pets than the good boy? No. No, my kids absolutely love turtles. And if we weren't moving to Houston next year, I honestly think that we would already have a turtle. But that's like the one thing that is like kind of saving me from having to buy a turtle. I had a turtle when I was a kid, and I really liked them. They are a lot of work, though. But I'm not going to buy a turtle before we move. So we'll see in a year from now if they are still in this turtle phase. I mean, dude, they've loved... Turtles have been their favorite animals for over a year now, so... But we will probably get a turtle next year. Greg says matching shirts, twins. Nice. Fun fact. Only people that significantly contributed to ZTT getting this guy Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. That. The gold play button. Only people that contributed to that have this special edition ZTT gold shirt. And Grex, our neighborhood mod on Twitch and Discord for the last like 8 years, is one of them. The technology, yes. We got the technology, man. Bruh, I'm subscribed. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't make 1 million. I mean, that would be cool. But I couldn't make 1 million, sorry. I think we printed probably about 20. It's probably about 20. Every mod got one. Every employee got one, obviously. Couple family members. And then a couple, like, business friends. They got the shirts. Turtle or tortoise? I would rather have a tortoise, but I have not researched that far into the difference of owning them as pets. I feel like a tortoise would be easier. Like, aren't turtle cages like way more demanding to take care of? I have not looked into it though. But I would say I would say tortoise. Where is the hoodie from last stream? I need it. Iconic with the stain. Yeah, my wife watched it in the laundry after this stream talking about the stain. It did not come out. It is a legit stain and it's on there forever. I was wearing it today, actually. I don't know where it is now, though. I saw your Linus collab video. You did a good job. How did you lose to Dan? Danny? Dude, I said before the video started, I was gonna lose to Danny. He is very good at maximizing his budget, man. Hence his name. Dazed with the 400 bit, he says, just want to thank you for what you and your team do. At 33, I finally built my first PC. After a good 25 years of wanting to. 7600 X3D, love that. 9060 XT 16 gig, also love that. Meshify 3 Ambience Pro. So thank you for your no-nonsense content for the homies out there. That's awesome, man. That's a fantastic PC. Nice work. Nerve with the $5 super chat says, hey, I just spent $4,500 on a parts list, but will an i9 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabyte NVMe and an RTX 5080 run 4K at all? And what should I upgrade from there if I want to? Bruh. If you spent $4,500 on a PC and you got a 5080, dude, you need to refund that thing immediately. Are you insane? Oh my god. Rage bait? Yeah, that could be rage bait. Yeah, that could be rage bait. It's either rage bait or scammed. Neither one are good. For your sake, I hope it's rage bait. I do have a slight feeling it's not, though. If you paid $4,500 for an RTX 5080, 5080 build, I would seriously try to return that. That has to be a 5090 build. Has to. Felosi Tech with another $5 super chat says, I am so thankful for my parents buying my first PC, which I sold for 1.1K. I have made about 2K at this point. Is it just me, or after tax season sales is slow? I mean, well, yeah, it depends on what you consider after tax season. Like, May is still a really good month for e-commerce. What we just went through, July, well, I guess we just went through August. July, though, that is usually a very, very bad month for e-commerce. Just like January usually is. But Like for us, well, July was looking like it was going to be a rough month for us, but we did a lot of things to make it not a rough month, and it ended up being really good. But by default, it would have been a bad month. But things are definitely picking back up for us now, so. People definitely want to spend that tax return money. What is your opinion on Moza? I don't know a lot about Moza, to be honest. I see a lot of drama. Like when I'm scrolling Reddit, I'll hear about people that are unhappy with Moza. All I know is that Moza sent me a lot of gear for sim racing, and they never made me sign a contract. They never reviewed my videos. Like we never had an obligation or anything. All they did was send me a bunch of sim racing gear, and I love every single piece that they sent me, and it is still to this day performing very well, and I am happy with the products. And I think that their products have good price to performance compared to what else I've seen in the sim racing community. Outside of that, though, I don't know anything else. All I know is that the products that I have are good. They were very easy to work with. I mean, we barely even worked together. They literally just sent stuff. But I don't know much about them. When will Zach from ZTT collab with Zach from Meta PCs? Hopefully soon, man. Ivan with the super chat says, have you reached Unk status? Oh, dude, I've been legit Unk for a long time. My niece is like 13. I've been an uncle for a hot minute, man. My sister is older than me. She is, I think, like 45. So, yeah, I've been an uncle for a while. Are you the cool uncle? I am not nearly as cool of an uncle as I want to be. On my wife's side, we have 4 nephews as well. When we move to Houston, I hope that I can elevate my uncle game. I feel like I have potential to be a really cool uncle, but I have not lived up to that potential. I want to be a better uncle. I want to be a cooler uncle. I would imagine that they talk about ZTT, and like it's that part of it is kind of cool, but I want to be a more involved cool uncle. How many siblings do you have? Just her. Just one sister. That Max Verstappen was from John with the $10 super chat. Says, hey Zach, any recommendations for a GPU upgrade? Currently have a 7950 X3D, RX 6800. Price isn't much of an issue, but would prefer higher AMD and higher VRAM for AutoCAD. For AutoCAD and 3D modeling, you probably should consider an XTX. You know, for PC gamers, I would just recommend going with a 9070 XT. But if you're going to utilize the full 24 gigs of VRAM, which it sounds like you might, then an XTX from the previous generation, that's as good as AMD has. So if you want to stick with AMD, that is what you should do. Felosi with another $5 super chat says, by the way, I've seen other channels get sponsored. Have I not been sponsored due to my style? No, no, it's not your style. You have, I'm just gonna be honest with you. At 1.8 thousand subscribers, you have a long way to go before you get sponsors, and you should definitely ignore most of them as long as you can. The companies that do sponsor channels of that size are usually not good ones, and it's gonna force you into making content that is not what you should be making. I would not worry about sponsors anytime soon, man. You should focus on, again, providing value and helping people and making as good of content possible. I mean, I deny dozens of sponsorships every single day. You know, it probably seems like we have a lot of sponsorships, but like for short form videos, we do like 3, maybe 4 sponsors a month. We upload 21 videos a week. So over 80 videos a week or a month. And only 3 or 4 of them are ever sponsored. Like, we have a very significantly low sponsorship rate. I would not focus on that. If you've sold 20 builds so far, that's what I would focus on. Creating good content and get people to buy your PCs. Mitz with a $5 super chat says, what do you think about a Ryzen 9 9950X with a 5080 with 128 gigs of RAM? I don't know if that's rage bait or not, but it sounds like overkill. Chris with the 300 biddy says, Zach, I want you to rate my first PC build. 9950X3D, Astral 5080, 96 gigabytes of RAM, 6 terabyte SSD. Inside a Lian Li 011 Evo. Yeah, that checks out. It sounds like a 10 out of 10. That sounds like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's obviously a good PC. Felosi with the $2 super chat says, I'll do a super when I have 3K, by the way, for another rate. I don't know what that means. But thank you very much, man. Stop spending your PC flip profit on the super chats. Get back to grinding. Get back to selling those PCs and making good content. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate it. Why do you have 2 headsets? This headset that's on me, this is for the stream. This is connected to the streaming PC. If I game at home and need a headset, I use the... Currently, this one rotates. Currently, I'm using the Fractal Design Scape. And this is, I will say, the cleanest headset on the market. I mean, it came from Fractal. Fractal is all about the aesthetics. It is not a surprise that the aesthetics of their headset are really good. Unfortunately, I would have loved to daily drive this. Or not daily drive. I would have loved to swap out my Corsair HS80 for these. But the microphone on these is just not... It's not where it needs to be, unfortunately. The volume knob is weird. Yeah, I don't love that, actually. I love that. This is a charging station, which is sick. I love that. Like, you just plop this thing on, and then it starts charging. It's so good. Yeah, the volume dial is not ideal. It's like, it's a very old school dial. It's not as intuitive as I would have liked. It feels, I don't know if old school is the right word. It feels like analog. Like it's not from this generation of tech. I don't know if that was intentional. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but like that doesn't affect me at all, but that's what I'm currently daily driving. So it's old school? Yeah, I guess old school is the right word. J Call with the $3 dono says, I promise I'm not rage baiting, but do you like the Chiefs? Dude, J Call, dude, I know you've sent a lot of money on this stream tonight, and I appreciate it. It's the same J Call that I've been saying over and over again, right? But I've also seen some messages of yours go through. Oh yeah, you've been sending bits and donos. Dude, I'm just letting you know, man. Like, dude, the mods aren't playing around. I would just watch out, man. Obviously, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I would cool it. I would cool down a little bit, man. What case is that? My case, this is a Height Y70 Touch Infinite. When are you building the PC? Dude, I've been live for 2 hours, man. It is not... We are chilling. The title of on both YouTube and Twitch specifically say chill PC building Q&A. Now I will admit this has not been a chill stream at all. We took it up a couple levels tonight. But this is a Q&A relaxing or trying to be a relaxing stream, man. Painful 300 biddies has finally made it. Welcome, Painful. I'm about to end the stream. What mice are those? I've talked about this multiple times and people are gonna unsubscribe if I talk about it again, but this is the Angry Myow. I have a video about this coming soon. Just know, even though it's a sponsored video, I absolutely love it. This is just a Logitech G304. This is for the streaming PC, but this is what I'm in fact daily driving. And honestly, dude, I'm going to be daily driving this one for a very long time. I am in love with this mouse. It feels so good to use. What games do you play? Nothing consistent. I have just... Here, I'll show you a really cool game that nobody plays that I am in love with. I have not played it for too long. I got a couple hours in it. Where is it? I really, really like this game. I don't even know what it's called. There it is. Dead Zone Rogue. This is a roguelike first-person shooter that feels like a competitive Valorant. Like it has that like perfect responsiveness to it, like a CS:GO or whatnot, but it's a roguelike game with very good graphics. You just like a roguelike, I mean, you just keep trying to progress farther and farther. You try to clear levels, and then when you die, you come back, you gain permanent upgrades, and you just repeat that cycle over and over again. It's either solo or co-op. I love this game, man. I think it's only like 20 bucks. 25 bucks. I got 6.5 hours in it so far, so not far at all. But you're constantly upgrading your weapons on the runs, and you pick up different orbs and like augment stuff that changes your run. And then you have to, like, you don't want to just use the same weapon over and over again. You have to decide on your weapon based off of what you're given. And like some levels, it's better to snipe. Some levels, it's better to use shotgun. There's like a melee only level. It's really fun, man. I am genuinely impressed with it. Very positive reviews. I've been enjoying it. Dead Zone Rogue. It just launched. 1.0 just launched maybe a month ago. Or yeah, August 11th. Less than a month ago. I really like it. It's been fun. Why do you have 2 keyboards? I do have 2 keyboards. I'm surprised nobody else said anything. I am constantly rotating keyboards. The top one is the Optimum Wooting HE60. That one I can't move away from. Like if I for whatever reason need the best keyboard, I have to grab it. That's what I use. This is the Alla F75. That one I just love. Like if I didn't have the Wooting, I would probably be using that. But the Alla F75 is connected to the streaming PC. So that has to stay there just in case the streaming PC. Usually I can do everything with just the mouse. But sometimes I need a keyboard. And then I rotate what my daily driver is. Right now I am using my first ever Ajaz. In the comment section of all of my Peripheral videos, people are always telling me to check out Ajaz. So this is my first one. I have not like really processed how much I like it so far. I like the form factor. It feels good. It sounds good. And it's Hall effect. But I have not like really reviewed it yet. So I can't give you my opinions on that one. I'm Alla F75 too. I love the Alla F75. It's so good. Sound test. Oh, speaking of sound tests, I don't know how many of you were here for the Tuesday stream a week ago, but oh man, I messed up big time in that stream. I unboxed a new keyboard that it wasn't sponsored or anything. I bought it, so like, who really cares? But we did a sound test during that stream, and I was saying how much I don't like it. I went and rewatched the stream a couple days later, and the microphone was tearing up that sound. There was like a little bit of processing that microphone does, and it wasn't really registering the sound of the keyboard. So like the sound was like the sound that showed up on the live stream doesn't sound remotely close to what it sounded like in real life. So I can't do that again. I messed that up. All right, but it is now 10:30. I am going to get out of here. I wanted to do like I said, I wanted to do a 2-hour chill live stream. We got anything but chill. We were doing home improvements. I was giving marriage advice, YouTube counseling, etc. This was not chill at all, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much for showing up to the chill Tipsy Tuesday sober night. Just a reminder, we are giving away this gaming PC on Thursday, in 2 days from now. So if you have been stockpiling giveaway points, please make sure... Yeah, we had the multi-part series as well. That was good. Please make sure that you convert your points into giveaway tickets right now. Type in ! giveaway. Make sure you convert those now. That way you don't forget by Thursday, or maybe you can't make it on Thursday or whatever. But at the beginning of Thursday's live stream, we're going to give away this PC. We'll raffle it off. And then we're going to immediately start building the next giveaway PC. This is our 13th PC that we've given away like this. We're about to build the 14th giveaway PC for the live streams. Again, you can type in ! giveaway. Make sure you're logged in, tracking all the points, etc. But that will be this Thursday. Other than that, don't really have any more announcements for you. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you to the mods for keeping the chat in check. I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for the financial support, the YouTube super chats, the bits, the donos, the Max Verstappens, Matt Miller PCs with all the gifted subs. Appreciate all of that very much. Thank you guys very much just for being here, clocking in the viewership, watching ads, etc. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your night, good rest of the week, and I will see you back on Thursday for Thirsty Thursday. Best of luck trying to win that PC. Have a good night, guys. See ya.